Hello students, today we are going to see about coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry is a part of geometry which was discovered by the mathematician René Descartes. He was a French mathematician. In the year 1653, he gave the concept of coordinate geometry. There is one more name given to the coordinate geometry. It is nothing but analytical geometry. Okay, before going into the point, just go through some points which are related to this concept, that are nothing but first one is point, second one is line, third one is line segment, fourth one is plane. Okay, let's see about what is a point. Point means it will have only fixed direction. It will have only fixed direction, that we call it as a point. Is it clear? Suppose if you are taking a line, okay, what we can say, an infinite number of points joined together. An infinite number of points joined together form a line. If you join all this in all the points together, okay, what we are going to get? We are going to get a line. Okay. Now let's see about line segment. What is a line segment? Suppose same line, if you are dividing into two parts, and we have first point we are writing it as A, and the second point we are writing it as B, and we are calling it as a line segment AB. Okay, the line segment AB is denoted by in this form. Okay, next see what is the plane. Okay, what is the relation between plane and what is the relation between this analytical geometry, we are going to see now. What is a plane? First we should know what is a plane. Plane is a flat surface. Suppose think that this board is a plane. Okay, board is a plane. Plane is a flat surface extending indefinitely in all the directions. That means it may extend in upper direction, down direction, right direction and left direction. That means a plane is the flat surface extending indefinitely in all the directions. Okay, now come to this point now. What I told you, the coordinate geometry was introduced by René Descartes. Okay, what he did, he has divided the plane. Okay, he has divided the plane into 4 equal parts. Okay, and he said the first part as Q1. Q1 means quadrant 1, Q2 means quadrant 2, Q3 means quadrant 3, and Q4 means quadrant 4. Okay, he has divided into 4 parts by using horizontal line and reference line. Which one is horizontal line? This is the horizontal line and this is the vertical reference line. Okay, the vertical reference line and the horizontal reference line, the intersection of both the lines, we call it as origin. Okay, and we call it as 0, 0. What do you mean by 0, 0 here? X coordinate is equal to 0 and Y coordinate is also equal to 0. Okay, now let's go into the coordinates now. First quadrant, what we can observe, we are drawing the graph and we are giving the positive values, okay, on one side and negative values on one side. On horizontal line you can observe some positive values are there and some negative values are also there. In the same way, when you observe the y-axis, some positive values are there and some negative values are there on the y-axis also. Is it clear? Okay, the horizontal reference line, what we call it as x dash. Okay, the horizontal reference line, we call it as x dash. One more name is also given to that one. It is nothing but abscissa. What we call this one as abscissa. Okay, the vertical reference line. The vertical reference line is y. We call it as y dash. It is denoted by y dash. That we call it as ordinate. Okay, both the intersection of abscissa and ordinate forms the origin. Okay, now come to the first quadrant. In first quadrant, what we can observe? We can observe that x is taking all the positive values. Which type of values it is taking? It is taking all the positive values. That means that x is greater than 0. Okay, now you can observe which type of values y is taking. Y is taking all the positive values, that means y is also greater than 0. Now when we go for the second quadrant, when we come to the second quadrant, what we can observe here? Here you can observe that x is taking all the negative values and y is taking all the positive values. X is greater than 0 and y is less than 0 in the second quadrant. Okay, in the same way when we come for the third quadrant, in third quadrant what we can observe, x is taking the negative values and y is also taking the negative values. So what we can say? We can say that x is less than 0 and y is also less than 0. Okay, now when we go for the last quadrant, that is Q4, in Q4 what we can observe, x is taking positive values, that is why x is greater than 0 and y is taking negative values and y is less than 0. Okay, now what I told you, the point of intersection of both the axes we call it as origin. Okay, y is equal to mx. Y is equal to mx is a straight line which passes through the origin. Okay, what is m? M is nothing but slope. What is slope? According to our trigonometry, m is equal to tan theta. Okay, what is slope again? The definition of slope. The angle made by the positive x-axis is called as the slope. Y is equal to mx is a straight line which passes through the origin, where it passes from Q1 and Q3. When we take y is equal to minus x, it passes from Q2 and Q4. Okay, is it clear for everybody? So today what idea we got? We got the idea about the coordinate geometry. One more name. What is the name given to it? It is analytical geometry. And some points we have learned, basic points, that are point, line segment and plane. With this we'll come to end to this small topic what we have taken today.